am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 40.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
If you are satisfied, if you are not hungry, you need to check yourself.
And what papers you gotta go in and go out.
Right now is your chance. Right now is your opportunity. Right now, you gotta make today count.
Roll Tide, everybody. Roll Tide Posse. Welcome to Bam Dam Sports. We are the Horsemen. I'd like to welcome you guys in on this Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. 2 days before Thanksgiving. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hope that everything is well. We've got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. Without further ado, we're going to get started, and I'm going to bring my good friend in, Reverend Feelgood Williams, sir. Come on in.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play good. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make his ass quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
There he is.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide, roll. Oh, yes, it's Tuesday night, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's Tuesday night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
You got it.
How you doing, brother?
Doing great, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm on this shit
right.
again.
Yes, sir. What you got tonight?
It's that same stuff there. Old St. Nick's eggnog. And, of course, my Calico Jack. I can't leave it out.
All right, bro. Well, let's keep this train rolling. We're going to pick up our good friend, my big brother. My big brother. I have to say that.
Yes, sir.
Spencer, Bam Dam, come on in, sir.
Yes, sir.
Paul Bryant, like you hear that.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Rawlings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Just in case all y'all missed what I just said, and you missed the introduction of this show, we are all Bam Dam, a damn Alabama family, and proud of it. You mess with one, you mess with all of us, and that's the way it is. And y'all gonna find out what I'm talking about that later on tonight. You don't come up in here and talk about the Alabama family. You don't come up here and mess with the Bam Dam people. You don't do it. It's coming. I hope y'all feel it. It's coming. Roll Tide, everybody. How y'all doing on Auburn 8 week?
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.
Auburn hate. All the way.
And I don't know if you want to be brought up, but, we'd be remiss if we don't, introduce the man behind the boards, behind the scenes.
Bring him.
The pop-up asshole himself, Mr. Icebox. Icebox, sir.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Sorry.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Roll Tide, sir.
Roll Tide, fellas. Thanks for the mate. I'll see y'all here in just a few. I'm popping up tonight. Have a good show, guys.
All right.
All right.
Your nose. You got a booger hanging out. Rub your nose.
Uh-oh. What am wrong with her?
I bet he's looking. I bet he's looking. I bet you're looking at you.
Last time I done, I ended up rubbing my ass. I didn't do that shit no more.
Well, get your head out of it. Anyway.
All right. And as for you, the family, you know, we can't start this show without the dedications. And, you know, with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to my big brother, Spencer. Spencer, it is on you, sir.
Thank you for the honor, sir. It is my great honor to dedicate tonight's show to Army First Lieutenant Ashley White. August 2011, Lieutenant Ashley White joined an entirely female Army Cultural Support Team, or CST. I know a lot of y'all ain't familiar with that, but y'all about to find out why they called it this. All right. She would soon be deployed to Afghanistan into combat alongside various elite elements of our military special operations community. As a member of the specialized CST-2, White's job highly confidential and done during an era when women were barred from combat arms professions. Basically, that means they were doing this kind of under the radar of what our military said that the women couldn't do at the time was be in combat hand to hand. But yet they were. That's the reason I want to do this so much, to let everybody know our women have been involved in wars and hand to hand forever. Just wanted y'all let y'all know that. But back to her story. I do apologize. I got carried away there. Her combat arms was to build a improv relationship with the Afghan civilians, and especially pertinent role due to the cultural limitations placed on Afghan women that prevented them from speaking with men who were not family members. Basically, that was Afghan women could not talk to other men, period. So if they wanted to get any type of information or have a hope to get any type of information, they had to have another female talk to them and hopefully get some type of information from them. So y'all understand where she was coming for that. But she and the other women in these, and I'm going to be talking, I got a whole line of these women I'm going to be talking about, but they worked on the same missions as Green Berets, Army Rangers, Navy SEALs. Meant that the women of the CST-2, while not under the umbrella of combat arms, were encountering the same type of intense risk as their male counterparts. In other words, they was having to fight right beside them. Wasn't that no different? They could die just as quick as anybody else. They was right there with them, but they was fighting with these premier elite groups. I want to make sure y'all caught that. First Lieutenant Ashley White. Oh, let me back up. I need to break this down a little bit better. On October 22nd, 2011, while conducting a patrol of a compound in Afghanistan, an Army Ranger accompanied by White and other members of the CS-2 stepped on an explosive device that triggered a chain of LEDs. Lieutenant Ashley White died in the blast. The first member of the CS-2 to be killed in combat. The Ohio native, just 24 at the time. Lieutenant White was attached to a joint special operation task force in Afghanistan as a part of a cultural support team develop better reach with the populace, like I tried to explain earlier. There was a New York Times bestseller book, or bestseller came out, Ashley's War, where they actually wrote a book and talked about what she went through. White was one of the first women to serve in combat role in the U.S. Armed Forces. She was reportedly known to be the heart of the team. But as y'all heard earlier, there's a reason I'm wanting to do this. They finally said she served in a combat role, but while she was there, she wasn't addressed in a combat role. That's why I'm glad things have changed a lot for our military women. When the assault force she was attached to was ambushed, Miss White was killed in action. Her family received the Bronze Star Medal, the Purple Heart, the Service Medal, and Afghan Campaign Medal, and the Combat Action Badge. That's the one that I want to make sure all y'all understand, that this lady who went over there, volunteered to go over there, and knowing that she was not being acknowledged as a combat warrior, having to fight beside Green Berets and Navy SEALs, that she got the Combat Action Badge. And ma'am, for you and all of the CST2 ladies who went to Afghanistan, put y'all's lives on the line for us Americans. We here at Bam Down Sports, we salute you, ma'am. Salute.
Sure do. Yo, man, listen. I love when we tell the story of the ladies, the females, because they don't really get the recognition that's due to them, you know. And
and the step by step, it took step by steps, and a lot of ladies sacrificed during that time. That's the ones I'm trying to pull out to the forefront.
You know, this lady lost her life, but whether you lost your life or not, just serving the country, risking your life going over there. Man, listen, people don't realize how dangerous that is to go over there and risk your life. Man. Take a special kind of person. I'm just going to be honest with you, man. Take a special kind of person and get up and go over and risk your life.
It is.
And it's I can't say nothing, man. There's no words I really can really think of, muster up. I mean, it's not enough words in the English language or the Spanish language or whatever language to say, thank you. So all I can say is thank you, and God bless you. William?
Yeah, so if I got this right, Spencer, so she was like a kind of an interrogator, like, is that what the way I'm understanding that?
No, actually, at that time we first went into the Afghan era, Desert Storm and all that, we found out real quick that the women ain't allowed to do jack crap. They ain't allowed to do nothing. So one of our men could not go over there and try to strike up a conversation going, where's the enemy? Do you see one of our guys? Where's water? Blah, 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 blah. Because they would not talk, because they know they'd be killed. They'd be stoned to death, set afire, flogged. It's a different world over there for women altogether. So we learned that real quick. So what our government did, put together some very, I'm going to say, hero, tough real combat women that we have in our military who volunteered to go over there. And as we went in, they would go in after we take over an area and they would try to get information from the women because they would at least say something back and forth to them, which put themselves in harm's way also. I mean, that's what that was all about.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, man. She did a service for our country. She's on a foreign land, and getting them other women. Yeah, it's and for her to step on that, to lose her life doing that. Hey, it's still we need information so we can win the war. That's how we get it. So
well, now for clarification, it didn't say she stepped on it. It said a member of the team did, which means more than her passed away that day. Just for clarification.
Okay. Yeah. Still.
Can I step in?
Yes, sir.
First of all, salute to Miss Lieutenant White. I will say this much: I've kind of served with some women folk back in my time, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Throughout all histories and all wars, and I don't care which one you want to pick, women were involved. Without them, I don't know what could have happened. To be honest with you, the Russians have used women more so than Americans and other countries, but they were strong-willed fighters, sharpshooters, snipers, experts in everything. Women can do anything in war with the right mentality. This lady apparently had the same right mentality as anybody or any other warrior out there. Bravery above all, and courage for our country. People really need to think. We like women. We like to think of them as something that we care for, we protect, which is rightfully so. They are our wives and girlfriends and daughters and on. But they are strong-willed, capable people to do anything and everything they want to do. Some do choose the military, and I salute them. They have nothing but my respect. I would step in the battlefield with any one of them of such mentality. My salute to this one in particular. Guys, have a good show.
All right. Yes, sir. A nice box, please, sir. Cue that MA. Did you want to expound on that anymore, Spencer? Or?
Nope. I think I tried to put it all out there during it. I really did, because a lot of people really don't understand what the women have gone through and not got the respect as the male counterparts.
Right.
So I just wanted to, I might have did her some disrespect as I was reading down her stuff, but I needed people to understand what she was doing is over and beyond the Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, right. Gotcha. Okay. Well, as we move on from that, we got a great show, but I do want to say hello to a couple people in the chat. Linda P, welcome. The artist formerly known as Van Edwards. That guy's crazy, man. Roll Tide, brother. We got Tom Reed in as always. Tom Reed, hello. But we got my man Dexter Wright. I have to say hello to Dexter, man. Me and Dexter, many different chats. No matter where I go, as long as it's Alabama, I see Dexter Wright in every chat room, man. So I know Dexter is a 100% stone cold diehard Alabama fan. So, brother, glad to have you in here. As always, Jeff Stapleton.
Linda P.
Linda P. as always. Todd Coleman, I see you in here. And I guess everybody else will come filing in here later on. But as I was saying before, guys, we have a great show tonight. Great topic. It's focus. And, go ahead.
Please.
I'm still waiting on my tree. And if y'all have seen that, y'all know about it. I'm waiting on my tree here, man. That Christmas tree. You know what I'm talking about.
Coach Dude, Roll Tide. But yeah, focus. And I'm
right.
I know the
Christmas tree.
pop-up got something to say.
I know
You,
it.
you ain't helping talk about the Christmas tree I put on there, did you? Where you see 3 elves and which is lit up and 7 wise men and
Yeah.
Well, at least the leaves would be brown by the time it got to you, so you wouldn't have to dry it out that much. So
I
go
had to
for
pluck
it.
a few,
Oh, somebody sends
I had
it
to
to you.
pluck a few seeds out, but you be good. Anyhow, focus
The subject at hand.
to the subject at hand. And I know Spencer has a lot to say. So I'm gonna kick him off with focus. You guys, we saw last weekend a team called New Mexico State University get paid 1.8 mil to come into Jordan Hare Stadium down in Auburn, Alabama, and they beat Auburn's ass by the tune of 21 points. 21 points. It wasn't a field goal. It wasn't a last minute touchdown. I'm talking 3 touchdowns. 21 points. Saying that to say this.
How much
Auburn looked
money
past New
was
Mexico
that?
State.
How much
What's that,
money was
William?
that they got for that? How much money did they have to give up? It was a
1.8
lot of money,
million.
wasn't
1.8 million, bro. That's a lot of money. And Auburn got caught looking past New Mexico State to this game that's coming up Saturday. They got caught looking past them to Alabama for the Iron Bowl. They put all their eggs in the Iron Bowl, and they did not pay any attention to this team that had something to prove, and they came in and they proved what they had to prove. I'm saying that to say that we can't look past Auburn for 2 reasons, for more than 2 reasons, but 2 main reasons. One, now I'm gonna give you 3 reasons. One is our in-state rival. We all know that Auburn can have the roughest year. They could be 0-12 at this particular point. And when we go down to Auburn, Alabama, in Jordan Hare Stadium, they're gonna give us everything they have. We know it. I know what the paper says. I know the paper says that Alabama's to do this and do that, and that's beautiful. That's I mean it's nice, but we can't overlook that they've been for 2 weeks. They've been scheming for us. Think about it. They forgot about New Mexico State, and they were scheming for us, right? So you got to realize they've been planning for us that long.
True.
And then and the fact that weird stuff happens down there. So I know and I believe that Coach Saban has these guys tuned in, dialed in, ready to play, not looking forward to the SEC championship and bypassing Auburn. Because Auburn ain't a layover, people. It's not a layover that we have to go there and play. It's not like we laying over there for an hour and then we heading on to the final destination. We have to go there and we have to play this game. And this is another game. And I always say this. It's not meaningless. I mean, Auburn is, the records show that we're supposed to beat them or whatever. It means a lot to them. It means a lot to the state of Alabama. But games like this, people get injured, right? Because we have a lot on the line. We have a lot riding on the line. And it's games like this that people get injured where they shouldn't get injured, Unfortunately, that young man from Florida State playing, I forget who Florida State played.
North Alabama.
North Alabama.
Lawrence.
A meaningless game, really. Everybody know that Florida State's supposed to go in and beat the crap out of these guys. But this young man has ended his college career, and we don't know what kind of surgeries he's gonna have to go through. I know it's gonna be more than one, and that's gonna affect his draft. That's gonna affect everything else for this young man in a game that's really meaningless. You follow what I'm saying? Because they got the in-state rivalry coming this weekend, and I'm not calling Auburn meaningless, but we got the SEC championship coming the following week, so we got to protect ourselves. But at the same time, we had to go here head hunting. We had to, like I was saying with LSU and everybody else, we had to punch first. We had to punch hard. We got to put our foot on the gas, our foot on the necks, and not let up. And we can't let up. You know, everybody's against us. I don't want to talk about the committee. I have my feelings about where we are, where we rank. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? But we need every point, we need every style point, every this, and other chaos to happen in order for us to even have hopes of getting in the playoffs. But we had to beat this team convincingly, y'all. So that's my point on that. Spencer, I'm gonna go to you because I know you got. I see the pen in your hand.
Oh, I do, bro. I got it. And I'm glad you led up to this because that's part of my focus. I mean, look at me, y'all. Look right here. Look right here. Focus. Team focus. If there's any Alabama coach, assistant, player, player's girlfriend, player's wife, a player's bartender, let's listen to me right now. Please listen to me right now. He brought up, my brother Rise Up brought up a good point, talking about Jordan Travis. The man, they was playing North Alabama. All right. He was another front runner for the Heisman. Mm-hmm. He's up there. They had him. They could play their water boy and beat them. But they was not focused. They didn't think about the future. They were thinking about building that young man's hype. And he was not protecting himself from backside tackles or what. A lot of times you can't. I admit, a lot of times you're going to get rolled up on. You can't. But this was a tackle. And we saw it with Tua. Tua would do the same exact damn shit. He would get out there, think he's damn Superman, and he was put his body in a position that, yeah, boom, done. You know, this poor man did the same thing because he was not focused. He was looking at playing a lesser team and building his numbers. He was not focused on the task at hand. That's how quick this could happen, y'all. This could happen to our guys if we're not totally focused in it. I ain't gonna lie about it. I was nervous as hell against Chattanooga. I was nervous. Now, granted, we controlled it, we had it, but you know, every time Milroe came out there, I'm going, why, coach? Why, coach? Why? We got a whole stable of quarterbacks back there. Why? We're going to beat Chattanooga with any of them. Why? Don't get him hurt. And that one tackle he got, well, they did roll him up. But after I replayed it and I saw both of his feet came up out of the turf, I went, we almost lost our quarterback on that play. So, you know, you got to be focused. I mean, just nothing else, injuries. The other part of it is like Auburn just experienced. And I agree with my brother Rise Up. He's talking about, I really feel Auburn took their team very, very lightly. Very lightly. New Mexico State. Very light. I don't think they prepared for them. Right. I think they've been preparing for Alabama in the offseason. I think they have a whole hour after practice every damn week or every day the whole season for Alabama. I think they were so pumped and so ready to play Alabama. I think they got trick plays for us. I think they got a whole new scheme set for us. I think, you know, they got it all going on to hit us that they forgot who they was playing. They forgot they was playing a football team who wants to beat your ass. And if they beat your ass, that's their Super Bowl.
Right.
And they wasn't focused. They wasn't focused on the task at hand, which is beating New Mexico State. I really and truly believe that because, granted, Auburn's record is not that great this year. But the boys do fight. They do. They fight like hell. And when it comes to the in-state rivalry, oh, it's on. Ooh, they want it. They want it as bad as we want it. All right. So that's the reason I'm thinking they overlooked the team. They wasn't focused, and they got beat. So I'm telling our guys, you better get focused, or we could get beat. And if y'all don't believe me, go look back at a kick six. Mm-hmm. That still burns deep in my heart, and still got that hooker up my damn ass on that one. Because anyway, oh God, details I go in. Anyway, just saying, it can happen. Right. You have to stay focused. You're going to have to get up there on them, get on them quick. Do not let up. No friggin' mercy. Just get the beat down, go over and over, get it so damn high, then bring in your backups. Okay, let me stop there. I got more. Let me just go ahead and stop there. Sorry, I got a little rampage there on that one, but that's my main thing on focus. It's so easy if you don't focus that you lose what's right in front of you.
Right.
I mean, it's just like a good woman. If you're going to spend the time to go out here and try and chase another woman and not looking what's right in front of you, you're going to lose both because you ain't worth a damn. You don't need either one. Go ahead.
William, sir?
I need to respond to somebody in the chat, Spencer. I got something to say what you said, but I got to respond to some asshole in the damn chat bringing disrespect to our Denny Chimes. Fuck you, motherfucker. We are not no way associated with that goddamn cow college down there. No way. And he'd be rolling over in his grave calling that damn place by his name. Fuck you. All right, there's my rant for the night. Roll down Pride, yeah. But, that pisses me off, you trying to call that. Yes, you. Yes, you. You call that Denny Jordan or whatever you call the shit. I don't know. I'm on this damn shit, so don't worry. Don't you disgrace a goddamn Alabama alumni. No way by putting that associated with him. Hell no. I'm sorry. They probably hearing that all in the damn house out here, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, man.
Hey. That was a three snapper right there, by God.
Yeah. Get started early.
But I'm on this shit. Yeah, I'm on this. Well, I just dropped the damn bottle. Y'all know what it is.
Well, let me ask y'all this real quick. I'm gonna go to Rise Up first on this. Let me ask you this: when I'm saying focus, this conversation is focus,
right?
And how easy it is to miss focus. Is what do you think, Rise Up, on Ty Simpson's play against Chattanooga where he dropped the ball before he crossed the damn goal line?
Goes right back to what you just said. Focus. Listen, man. We got a Georgia guy in the chat, and I'm gonna refer this to a Georgia football player, a former Georgia football player, okay, that I like, that I have high regard for, respect for, great human being. One, Mr. Nick Chubb. When Nick Chubb ran a touchdown, that man ran in the end zone, walked over to the official, handed him the ball, then went to the sideline, right? He didn't do no celebrating like that. You know, he might pump up his team, whatever, but he made sure that he handed the ball to the official. I don't know why it's so hard. I don't understand why it's so hard. Listen, I was screaming as he was running. I'm like, go! I'm at the tee. I'm up. I'm jumping. I'm looking like
I was too.
You know,
I was too.
Guys moving, touchdown, and I didn't even catch it until one of the announcers said, "I think he dropped the ball before he crossed the line."
I seen it when it happened.
I wasn't focused, William. I wasn't focused. I was too busy. Listen, I was too busy celebrating. I'll be the first to tell you, I wasn't focused. When I went back and did the replay, I was like, I'll be damned. He dropped the ball before he. Now, that took a touchdown away from this young man. And my hopes are, and I'm pretty sure that it is. I believe Ty is a very wise young man, smart young man. That's a mistake he's going to learn from. Because
Yep.
that's that off of his sheet. That hurt him worse than hurt. Because we went back and got the touchdown, no problem. Right?
He's got to deal with Coach Saban
He got
afterwards.
to deal with Coach Saban. But that's gonna hurt him. The fact that he know, like, man, and it was a beautiful run. It was beautiful.
It was great blocking, great everything, but no focus.
No focus.
A lot of complacency because we was heading points.
Right. So there you go. I'm gonna hand it over to William. What do you think about the William? We on focus.
I mean,
and Ty Simpson.
Ty, son, you gotta get focused, man. Know where your feet's at, man. Know where your feet's at, and then you can drop the ball, but not before.
Nick Saban Jr. called me. We were talking about the game, and I said, "Listen, I'm not going to drop the ball. I'm going to hand it to the official. But if I am going to drop the ball, let's say if I am going to drop the ball, I'm out the backside of the end zone before I drop the ball. So
in the center,
I'm like Forrest Gump. I'm like Forrest Gump. I'm in the parking lot. I'm still running. Like, stop. Listen, it's happened. We just saw the week before. Defender interception, run the ball back, and drop the ball. It was Washington. The defender dropped the ball before he crossed the line. Just cross the line. Hand the ball over to the official. You know, at that point, you did your job. Go to the side and celebrate.
Carry the damn ball all the way back to your damn bench, trying to stick it in your bag and make them take it away from you. Because if they don't, put the number of a touchdown that is on that ball. All right? But carry it all the way back to your bench. Do not leave it out there for somebody to get. Now let me ask y'all this. And I'm gonna go to you, William, on this one first. I know you own that shit, so you should have a good answer for this.
Read that TR what he just wrote, because I'm gonna have to damn say something on that if you gonna rather me do that.
Well, you go ahead and go after Tom Reed. Go ahead, then I'll come back to you. Go ahead and say what you got to do about Tom Reed.
That son of a bitch, I'm just gonna put it like that, as Buford T. Justice would say, that son of a bitch. He's even getting worse now. The greatest coach of all time, in my view. You gonna do that? Not a that, no, not a goddamn fucking cow college, no. Hell no. Not a cow fucking, no.
William, don't get nobody your power, man. Don't. And what I mean by that is, he who controls your emotions is the person that controls you. Don't let nobody control you.
I asked my wife because she has both my balls in her hands. So believe me,
you don't disgrace my team. You don't do it.
Well, I got one coming up for that too, because I agree with you. I got one. I got to back up on that one too. All right, but this is my question to you. All right. In the Chattanooga game last week, a game that we did what we were supposed to do. It's not big bragging rights. I'm sorry, it ain't. We did what we're supposed to do. Exactly. All right. Just like Georgia's been doing all fucking year, doing what they're supposed to do against Cupcakes. But during that game, Chattanooga did have, I think his name was Applewhite.
Yes, sir.
100-yard plus rusher. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all because he's doing against our first-string defense. Do you think our game plan was going into the Chattanooga game, because they have great receivers, was a show on our defensive setup to give them running lanes to keep them from throwing deep passes? Do you think that was possible?
Yeah, I think we took care of business. I mean, on Chattanooga, I mean, I don't know. It's just, shit. We beat them handily, I think, anyway. So, yeah, y'all know I'm on this shit, but go ahead, RT. Take care of it.
I don't, Spencer. I don't think that was the plan. I just think, like the title said, they lost focus, man. I mean, I heard Coach Saban say something about it's hard to stay up on, when you for your team, you playing this team and you beat them, right? And you know that they're not up to your standards as far as standards of competition, and you can beat them. I think they got a little complacent, man. Just whatever. And this young man Chattanooga is no slouch, right? They're going to their playoffs or whatever. They have secured a spot for their playoffs, so they're playing great ball for their division. So I think we just got a little lax, man. Lost focus. That's my personal opinion.
All right, I got one more thing I want to bring up. I'm gonna start with you first. Rise up on the Chattanooga game, and then I'm gonna go full blown everything Auburn. All right, is how in the world is a defender? He busts through the line. I mean, he's up there, got nobody to block. You got a quarterback standing right here with the ball, scared to death. Ain't moving. And you run through him with a tackle. Y'all both the same height. And your helmets touch. How is that targeting? I mean, I'm sorry. They're both, because the guy froze. The quarterback went, oh, shit, and froze. And the only thing our defensive guy did was just ran through him. That's all he did. He didn't jump and lunge. He didn't grab him and slam him. He just ran through him. So how's that targeting? Because what are you supposed to do? Ease up? Take a knee?
I think yeah, I can't think his name now. I'm going to blank. I think he was just surprised that the quarterback was standing there. As the quarterback was standing there, surprised that he was coming right at him. I think he was both of them like
he froze. He froze. He froze.
Damn, he's coming.
His legs was jiggling. I mean, his knees was doing this. I mean, he was.
Right. But I guess with the rule, the way they got stuff written, the helmet, and it wasn't the crown of the helmet that he hit him with.
No, it was just, they ran through. I mean, they're the same. So what was he supposed to do? Go down to his knees and destroy his career, knock his knees out? Because he ain't moving.
Right.
He was damn hyperextended both knees.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I don't get that.
I don't, man. Listen, this. But here's the funny thing about the whole situation. That's the exact same play could happen, totally different game, two totally different teams, and it wouldn't have been called. It wouldn't have been called. I'm not saying it's Alabama is the reason they called it. I'm just saying I don't know. It's all over the place with that, man. I think they should make a set of rules and be firm with them rules and stick with them. And it's up to like interpretation.
Right. Like I said, simplify.
Simplify. It's like people today saying, I'm living my truth. Well, if you're saying today is Friday, that ain't true. I'm just saying. I know, all this up for interpretation type stuff. I ain't with all that type of stuff. So I don't know, man. It got my man kicked out of the game. It was senior day. He's a senior. He did, couldn't finish up the game in Brandon in his last home game there. But at least he didn't get ejected, and we will have him. We'll have Braswell for this game. He won't be missing a half or anything. So
you want him to miss a quarter?
No, he won't miss anything.
Cool. All right. William, what do you think about that here, brother?
Well, I was gonna save this for later, but with that quarterback for Chattanooga, suck it up, Buttercup. It's just over with, man. That was a damn football play. You know it was. Shit. If you can't handle that, you don't need to be
Buttercup. He froze.
That's right. You don't look like a damn deer in the headlights. You better run, son. You better get out of the damn way. They're gonna hit you.
At least try. At least try. Because I mean, we're taught defensive linemen. You got to go in because a quarterback standing up can still throw the ball. So you got to be in position to put your hands up to block the pass.
Right.
So he's going in there, and the dude does nothing but stand there, and he just, oh shit, runs through him. I mean, it was a no-win situation for our guy.
Yeah, it was. I agree 100%.
Like y'all said, I mean, what's he gonna do? Hey, I mean, I'm a senior. I'm not gonna play the next. Okay, I'm not gonna be in another game anyway. So, fuck it. So go ahead.
Well, Jeff Stapleton put it up in the thing. Basically, you hit a player anywhere in the head or chest area, upper area, for momentum, it will be called targeting. So,
Oh, yeah.
Spencer,
well, you know,
Yes, sir.
stand up.
You want to see my
Stand up.
trunk?
If you
Damn.
only wished you was that big.
Woo.
I do. I do. My wife does too.
I ain't even looking, man. Hell.
What's your point?
Y'all kill me.
he's a papa. So, you know.
Oh,
All
man.
right, but
Man.
I know I said it'd be the last thing, but I got to say this real quick. Got my little note here with hashtags on it. We got to play 22 freshmen against Chattanooga. We finally got to do some rotation, get some experience. And I hope we can get to do the same thing against Auburn. We go in there and we focus, we take care of business. I don't see no reason why we can't whatsoever. And see what else we got here. Oh, yes, this is a good one for Rise Up. As it stands right now, we're on our last game of the regular season. We're going to SEC championship to play Georgia.
Right.
All right. But as this season has started and gone through the process, how do you personally feel how Coach Reese has done as offensive coordinator?
Me personally, man, listen, from the beginning of the season, when it started, especially let's say that Texas game and that UCF game, I think we all were scratching our heads like, man, what in the world going on here? It looked like we got Bill O'Brien up in the booth. We got Bill O'Reese up in the booth calling the plays or whatever the case may be. And I wasn't excited, man. I really wasn't. I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. But as time has, progressed and we're here at the last of the regular season game, I think he's done a hell of a job in the last end of the season. Why he didn't do certain things at the beginning of the season, man, only him or him and Saban can answer that question. I still scratch my head on some things that we did or that we didn't do, that I think that would have resulted in different results for us. But toward the end of the year, I got to take my hats off to him. Man, he's calling a hell of a game plan. I don't know if he's gotten more comfortable with Milroe. I know that they said that him and Milroe got together and they went over plays, and what Milroe wasn't comfortable with, they scrapped those plays and put plays in that he was comfortable with, and maybe that's why he's calling the games that he's calling now. But
Could be.
it could be. But right now, I'm happy. What I'm seeing, what's going on, the adjustment that he's making, because he is making adjustments. At one point, he wasn't. We were still running the same plays. What are we doing here, man? Why are we seeing screens? Why aren't we moving the pocket? Bubble screens and things of that nature. And we're doing that now. So I wish we would have did a little earlier. And I think we'll be in a whole totally different situation. But you can't get back yesterday. Yesterday is gone. We just got to go, forward from here. So, I give him
William, what do you think, brother?
I give him a B plus.
Yeah, I just listen at you pouring us another one there, brother. That's all I was doing, listening to that. So. Cheers, man.
You
By the way,
can't handle my shit, brother. Anyway.
oh yeah.
Anyway, what do you think about Reese? Seriously, what do you think about Reese?
Reese has made some phenomenal adjustments, man. Yes, sir. I just had to throw that in. So a little bit of Muppets there, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's done great, man. You can tell a big difference, man, between, first one was a ball out. We supposed to have done that. The second one, yeah, that was a bomber. The third one wasn't the greatest of ease of that, but we still won. So, but somehow something got it right up here to make him do what he needed to do. He made the right adjustments, just like our team does. Whenever we have freshmen on the field, they continue to grow, and we've grown, and we keep making our adjustments like we need to do. So I think Reese has done a great job. Of course, we know Caleb Steele was bringing it anyway. We knew that.
Here's my take on Reese. And I am proud Reese is here. I was proud of the hire. I am proud of him learning. He's learning with our team. He is going to be great one day. There's no doubt in my mind. And I hope I live long enough to see him be a great head coach one day, because I see a lot of greatness in him. But with that being said, I see the damn youngness in him. I see that damn Catholic freaking school up there in him, you know. And when he first come to Alabama, he first come here, he thought he could do his own shit. He really did.
Right.
We wasn't looking that good. We really wasn't.
Right.
And I will die believing this. He set Milroe up for failure against Texas because he wanted his boy, his butt-ner from Notre Dame to be the starting.
I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
You say that with respect. That's the Heisman.
Okay, I respect, but
See where my point's
nerd. All right. I'm just saying. I honestly feel he set Milroe up for failure because he wasn't calling no plays in that game that would help our offense win the game, and we lost. Then we go into a lesser school, South Florida, that Milroe did play in it all, and for his boy Buckner and Ty Simpson, he threw out the playbook on them. I mean, let them do all short passes, every damn thing, and they didn't look good at all. Then I think Daddy Nick Saban got all up in that ass. I think that was a grandpa. Come here, son. Come here. You see that? Really? Why? Come on. Tell me the truth now. Really? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Really? Say it again. Really? We ain't doing that no more, right? 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 Tell me we ain't doing that again. I really think that's what happened. And now he is calling and getting all up in it.
Right.
And doing better and better. That's just me. That's just me, nobody else, and ain't nobody can pay me to say nothing different. I think he threw the fucking game against Texas for his boy Buckner.
Right.
I believe in that.
You know, Spencer, and I'm gonna go to William. I'm gonna let you get your piece in. I believe it. I believe that. But what puzzles me and what bothers me is someone willing to sabotage a program or sabotage a game or a player to get their play in. When you do that, you're hurting the whole team. You know, you're hurting the team as a whole. I would think, this is just me, and maybe I'm just too optimistic about things, or maybe I try to look at the silver lining and everything, but I would think that you're a young guy, right? You get hired at Alabama. And we all know what happens when you get hired at Alabama as OC or DC. Eventually, if you're good, eventually you're going to get called to be a head coach somewhere, right? So me coming in, young, 30, 31 years old, my name is ringing now because I'm in Alabama. You know, people wonder if it's going to be good or bad. Did Saban make the right decision or the wrong decision by hiring me? I'm going to try to call the best game every game because that looks good on my resume when that day comes. That's just me. Man, I don't know. I'll be like, hey, man, listen, I'm coming in to make this team look great, make myself look great. You want the QB to look good because people are like, man, you see what Reese did with Milroe? You follow? That's a plus on your behalf because everybody thinking, oh, Milroe's not that guy. He wasn't gonna be quarterback anyway. Listen, if you could, when Milroe's out there, you call the plays, if you can make this guy look great, if you can develop this guy, well, the sky's the limit for you. So I just don't understand. Like I said, maybe I'm just too. Go ahead, Smith. I see that hand.
I mean,
you're like me. We're too damn old now. You forget what was like being 30. You forget you was Superman at the time. There's nothing that could be done wrong. A woman told you you could jump off. If you jump off this bluff, I'll give you some. We jumped off the bluff and went, hell yeah, all the way down. Go ahead, William. Go ahead, William.
I just had to take my dive, man. You mentioned dive. I had to take it, man. Sorry about that. You done got my nipples hard, dude. Look at that, what you did, man. You talking about that?
Don't say hard, brother.
Well, yeah. Roll Tide, I love you, and I agree with what you said, but I agree with our brother over here, too. Man, if he did that, shame on him, man. Your second game against a great team. We already know what Texas are. And at home, above all, at home, do such a damn thing. That's why I agree with you, Roll Tide. Why would he do that? But I have to agree with my brother over here, too. He wanted to see this guy here in here. And what the fuck did he do? What the fuck did he do?
Because listen, that cost us. We lost the game.
Yeah.
But not only did we lose the game, we lost the game at home. So now we're sitting behind Texas because everybody's like, well, they beat you at home. They were on the road.
Yep.
And it wasn't a field goal. It wasn't a 1-point win. They beat us by double digits.
Oh, now you see what I'm thinking. Now you see what I'm saying.
We're feeling the effects of that right now. We're feeling those effects, man.
Linda P, Linda P, I can cut diamonds with them right now, man. That's bad. I can cut diamonds, bro.
No, believe me. I love Reese. I think it was a growing experience, and I think Daddy set him up. The reason he set Milroe against South Florida to set him up so he could set him down there in front of that screen and start smacking him in the head. Why'd you do that? What? And hit him. And I bet he sat behind him as he was pointing, and then he was smacking. I guarantee you he brought that boy up. He raised him in a different way that his daddy never raised him. That's my opinion. All right, real quick before we get into last words. All right. Rise up. Mm-hmm. To me, I think everybody out here, because all this media, all the talking heads already talking about the transfer portal, who's leaving, who's not, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Why can't we just hold them horses back? Let's hold these horses back a little bit. Let this season play out. As the losing teams are knocked out, people will transfer. Sorry, Georgia, you're going to have people transfer. But anyway, as the teams lose, people will be transferring out. But let's hold our horses on it. Don't be talking about it. Starting out causing rift in the damn locker room.
Right.
Let's pull your horses back a little bit. What do you think about it?
I agree with you 100%, man. Listen, all that's I don't know, Spencer. I don't know why we can't hold up on it, and but it is what it is. It's here, it's being said, but let's wait. Let everything play out, then go from there. I agree with you 100%, brother.
William, what do you think, sir?
Yeah, I was thinking about something else. I'm on this shit. Go ahead and mention that just a little bit.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. All right. We're going to go in the last words. It's up to you. Rise up. Well, hold up. We got.
What's this about, man?
We got the pop-up dick.
Pop-up dick.
I'm not going nowhere. I don't care what anybody does. This show is not going to end until I hear about T-Bob Bear.
It's coming. It's coming. That's the last words now. That's why I was going on last words.
Outstanding. I'm here listening.
It's the top of the hour, man.
All right,
We
let's
should-
go to last word. You might want to save me for last or first. That's up to you. Mine's going to be a little long-winded.
No,
It's going to
you
be up
are
on the
last.
preacher box up in here. I'm going to have a little soapbox up on it.
Hey, man. So, William, you want me to go first or you want to go first, sir?
Whichever way you want to go, man. I got an announcement, so if you want to go ahead.
Okay, let me go first then.
Okay.
And I'll let you go, and then we'll go with Spencer. So, basically, my last word is this. Like I say, man, I know a lot of us are hurt where we're sitting at, and we think we should be, higher in the rankings, and I agree to a certain degree. I read some coach dude said that he said that third game, that USF game, still leave a bitter taste in his mouth, and it does me as well because when we lost to Texas in game 2, we went to number 10. When we lost, well, we didn't lose, but when we only beat USF by 14 points, 17-3, then we struggled with them all the way up to half, and then we, finally came in and won the game. We went to 13 for that struggle win. We got knocked back to 13. And that's been hunting us ever since, right? We got to I don't know what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna need some help, right? We're gonna need some help because we still have, we know we know Ohio State and Michigan play each other. So one of those guys are gonna lose, right? But you still have Florida State that's undefeated. You still have Georgia's undefeated. You still have Washington that's undefeated, and Texas beat us in the head-to-head. So we have 3 teams ahead of us: Texas, Oregon, and Washington. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Texas. As a matter of fact, they put Washington ahead of FSU. So now FSU is sitting at 5, Washington is sitting at 4, right?
Really?
And
Really?
yeah, it's Georgia 1, Ohio State, Michigan, Washington, FSU, Oregon, then Alabama. So we're gonna need some help. I think the FSU Florida game will be interesting. They're both playing backup quarterbacks. Both of the quarterbacks are hurt. I like what I saw in that quarterback. He came in against Missouri, and that guy played a hell of a game. He played a hell of a game. He looked good. He's a freshman, So I'm just whatever happens, I'm happy with the way the season ended up. We got to go to Jordan Hare, beat Auburn. Then we focus on Georgia. Focus. That's it for me. William?
Focus. This is what's going to happen to Auburn. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're going to lose.
I ain't sucking none of that.
I didn't show you that. I just showed you the shirt. That's it. But yeah, Auburn, you're going to lose to the great ones. It ain't going to be my goddamn 7 points from that other damn team to the right of Alabama. It's going to be more than that. Guaranteed. I guarantee, in the words of Joe fucking Namath, our quarterback, said, I guarantee a win. There you go. I'm going to guarantee it. Watch it. Now, the announcement is we're still going to have a show Thursday night. So while your turkey and dressing is digesting from noon hour, come on back here at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and we'll have a show.
Right.
For your enjoyment.
Yeah, I heard that, folks. There will be a show. So, once you had your 4th helping of stuffing and macaroni and cheese,
making me hungry.
Unbutton your pants and zip it down. Kick your feet up and come on in.
Yes, sir.
All right. Spencer, I know you've been waiting.
All right, it's time now, y'all. I'm glad TVMA's up here. I was doing a little surfing of the internet, just trying to get a feel of all the bad mouthing that Alabama's still getting and all the haters and doubters and all that going. And I ran across this gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I use gentleman term lightly, very lightly. Mr. T. Bob Hebert. I think they call that hay bear in Louisiana, but it's spelled Hebert, Hebert. That's Hebert. You know, so that means you burp he people. Anyway, but T. Bob Hebert, I think's a man's name. I'm going to tell you right now, you can kiss my bam, damn, rare fucking ass. It's big and fat with a crack down the middle of it with a fucking hole from hell in the middle. Kiss it, lick it, deal with it. Because you're one, useless. Never was, but you always wanted to be, but you never could be anything in football. Yes, granted, you made it to the NFL, but you sucked there too. So for your happy damn ass, your sorry fucking ass to come on your damn YouTube show and you make a comment and pumped up. I mean, you all up in here, that little beard's going around, you all up excited going. People have to be on crazy pills for Nick Saban, our coach Nick Saban, to be nominated for Coach of the Year? That is crazy. Dude, man. Brother, what I need you to do, brother. Hey, Bear. Or as they used to call you, Bobby Hey Bear, when you was losing your games and losing my fucking money. Let me tell you this right now. Next time you even think about talk about my coach, our coach, Nick Saban, put a dick back in that damn mouth and hum Sweet Home Alabama. Because that's the closest you ever going to get to humming the greatness. You piece of shit, don't you ever come back on and talk about my mighty Coach Nick Saban again. Because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let me break it down for you one time, motherfucker. Let me break it down to you. Because you obviously you can't read for some damn reason. I don't know if you've been sucking gator tail, sucking gator dick. I don't fucking know what you've been doing down there in LSU. But I tell you right now, what you ain't been doing is listening to facts. Right now, Coach Nick Saban, 28 years, he has 295 wins. 70 losses, 1 tie. 0.807 win percentage at his major schools. They didn't count his wins at the lower school. That's just the major schools. Now, let me give you another one, little dickhead. Let me give you another one, little smoke tail. Good. Don't say a word. Got to put dick in your mouth if you do. Shut up and hum another bar of Sweet Home Alabama. Right? Who has the most college championships of all coaches? Nick Saban does. He has 7. Who is number 2? The mighty Bear Bryant. Let's go down to number 5. Who's number 5? Woody Hayes. He's number 5. And there's many more. There's a lot of 3 teams. Hell, even Kirby Smart has more fucking championships than at a college as a head coach than anybody head coach at LSU ever has. Y'all got 1. That's the best y'all can't beat the 1. Now y'all had coaches get 1, but that's it. So think about it before you start running that fucking dick sucker asshole. Seriously. If you got a problem with this fucking old man, you can find me. It's called Road Tide. Come get it. I'm the one with the nipples hard. All right, come get some. All right, there you go.
What was the song sung after that Alabama LSU game this year? What was that name of that song there that they sung at the end of it?
Dixieland Delight.
Yeah, Alabama's Dixieland Delight. That's right.
Yeah. Yamma Jamma, Yellow Hammer, we just beat the hell out of you. Yes, we sung all of that.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. When you
Go for
said
it.
you can kiss my back, I thought that beef was gonna be black ass. I could swear I was like, I know he just said that he made kiss with black ass. But
Well, I do have a brown eye, so whatever you want to take it.
I just
I'm
knew
just saying,
you
he
was
kissed
about to
my
say,
damn ass.
You can kiss my black. I was like, okay.
Look it up, buttercup. You lost to Alabama.
I'm just
Right
no.
now.
He fired me up. I just tell you that's just wrong. He went off on a tangent he shouldn't have went off on. I don't know why he did it, but I had to address it.
Listen, like my man Bama Moore called him, and Jeff Slaver brought up, he called him T-Bag. You don't call him T-Bob, we call him T-Bag, amen.
And you better watch out for TR out there, man. Do you read what he said about you? You better watch
Bring it. Bring it.
You don't let him run them?
Bring it. I got no problem with it. Bring it. I love Tommy. Bring it. I ain't scared of no damn body. I'm too old to fight now, so you better bring your armory. That's all I'm saying. But I love everybody. But when you disrespect, I'm calling your ass out. If I disrespect, I expect you to call me out.
Right.
Well, y'all.
If it's warranted. If it's the truth.
It is warranted, but we need some Bear Bryant knowledge here, y'all. Right. We need to bring it back down to earth.
Before we go to I want to say, I'm going to reiterate. Thursday night, there will be a show, William and AT. Also, don't forget to check out Nick Saban Jr.'s channel.
Lord.
And his
tapping that out. He's tapping that out. He's talking about tapping that out. Tap that
out. Sunday, Barbershop Talk with the artist formerly known as Van Edwards. So, a lot of great stuff coming up. So, everybody have a great thing. Well, I'm not going to even say that tonight because we have a show Thursday. So, we can say that Thursday.
Yeah.
And before we can tell everybody to kiss his black ass, before
I didn't say that, did I?
We're going to leave out of here with some knowledge from the great Bear Bryant. So, Icebox, roll us out, sir.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, why,